Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a video I promised long ago. Today we are going to be taking a look at combining all of the different Jurassic World Dominion sets, and there's actually quite a lot that LEGO has thought out. Now, I've seen the movie and it just sort of cemented in my mind that these sets, they had so much care put into them. There's some really cool connections that they have across the different sets, which after seeing the movie, I just really appreciate even more the fact that they did this. It just seems that they put a lot of care and effort into this, so I really appreciate all that. At the end, you can find a playlist of all the Jurassic World Dominion sets if you want, or you can wait for the weekend, which I'm going to do a video actually compiling all of those reviews into one long video if you just want to sit down and watch them all, and we'll have a review of the movie as well. So stay tuned for all that. But if you want to hop around to the different time codes and chapters, you could do that for this video as well, since there's different things that we're going to be connecting and all that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a closer look at combining all the Jurassic World Dominion sets. The first thing here that we're actually going to connect is the thing that LEGO really advertised, because it's on the boxes and everything, even in the instructions. You can connect these two sets, the different, it's like from the black market. So what you do is you've got the two hinges there and you attach them like that. And now you might be thinking, wow, that's it. I've been waiting months for you to do this video. Is that all? No, there is a couple of other things that I thought I would show you as well. This is from a poly bag, and it's another little stand. So what you could do if you want, you could technically attach it there if you want to. It will hang over, but you do have the ability to just easily remove that, because that's what that play feature is there for. Like, this little shop section here is meant to be easily removed, whether or not it's from doing damage to the set or just if you want to swap it out, which I think is really cool. Now, you saw before this little piece. Now, I think this is really cool. So in this set, you have like the skull of this dinosaur. And then in the bigger set, you have the body, the tail, and everything there. And what you're meant to actually go ahead and do is you take the head and you attach it to the front of that, and you've got a full dinosaur there. I think that's a really cute idea that they included that. So while this may not be advertised, you technically have another fossil head included in the largest set of the wave, and you can remove it from the stand if it decides to cooperate with me and separate. So you could take that head if you want and swap it on over to this body. And again, you could make your own dinosaur here doing that. I think that's a really cool thing that's included throughout these three different sets. That technically you could, obviously, you know, if you have two heads, it's not really, I guess you could have some weird fossil, but yeah, I love that. So while we're over here in the BioSyn lab, let's just continue and try different things. So you've got this little buggy here, of course, that comes in the set, drives on smoothly, and then you've got this other buggy included in another set that does, of course, fit, and you do have this buggy from the 4+ set as well that will be able to fit. However, other vehicles, if I go on up, this is like the next smallest one, will not fit. And of course, if I were to actually take some of the larger vehicles and try to fit them in there, they will not fit. However, let's see this, if the trolley will fit on through with the dinosaur, it too will not fit. Since a large part of the movie is about them transporting dinosaurs and everything, you actually can take the wildlife preservation helicopter and you could plant it and actually have it land on top here of the helipad at the BioSyn lab. And of course, that means that vice versa, you could put the helicopter here and land it as well. So continuing with the air vehicles, we do have the plane, of course, from the Quetzalcoatlus set, and this ramp can actually be lowered. Now, it's a little hard to see with this here, and I'm just going to remove this because it's fairly easy, if I recall, to remove. There we go, just so you could see this better. Now, the actual set description itself says that you can take Owen's bike and actually park it inside. Now, you can't have him drive on through. However, you can actually put the bike inside. Now, what you'll need to do this is actually remove this little addition there that you could slide in and out, and you actually have room here for the bike, it says. Now, maybe you have to put it in first that way. There we go. Completely fits. Close it on up, and you can fly on off. I love that they put that in the description, that they thought this through. I really, really love that. That's awesome. If you haven't seen the review from this set, you'll know that there is actually a door here that opens up and this tray slides on out. And what you could do is, and what you're meant to do, is actually take, again, combining those two sets, because those are the two that the Atrociraptors come in. So what you do is you have to line them up like this and make sure that you're doing it this way, otherwise they will not fit. And it's a little difficult to just do. And you could see that you take this tray here, and now you slide them on back inside, and you can close the door completely with the two of them on the inside. Now, that's not technically accurate to the movie since they all are in their separate containers, but it's still really awesome that LEGO did think about putting both the Atrociraptors in the same storage unit. I think that's really cool. Now, if you didn't know, the actual size of their feet is the exact same as the Dilophosaurus, which means that you could theoretically also take the Dilophosaurus and can you slide it on in? You cannot because it is too tall. Do want to try one more thing here. Let's see if this will also fit. It is a little shorter and it almost can. It's so close to fitting. That's such a shame. I mean, you can drive off and pretend, but that's pretty cool that that's so close to fitting. It's the same dimensions and everything for the feet that the studs are apart. So really close there. Which, you know what that means. If I drive the BioSyn actual truck forward there, and you can, of course, like you know, you can put that one there, but can you fit a Atrociraptor? Of course you can. Same dimensions of the feet that I was just saying, of course. Coming back to this set, because it's the only pen besides the truck to store your dinosaurs in, really. So, of course, the T-Rex, you know, from the set can fit inside and break out. Of course, we have to try the Giganotosaurus here. And will it fit? It is the same feet, is it not? It's sort of trying to break loose there, but it can fit. It's just, it's really prepping to break on out. Let's try the other one from the set. For sure, it's a lot skinnier here. It can fit on the inside there. It's a little short, but yeah, it works, I think, for sure. I don't know, maybe someone wants to see the other T-Rex color and see if it fits. Of course, it's the same parts and everything. But here's one that I'm not sure if it's going to fit. The Triceratops, the head, the body, of course, like all the other dinosaurs, they stick out in the back, but can the head actually fit inside? It can, without breaking out. I think that's pretty cool that actually can fit there. And the feet are like right on the bar there in the back too. So pretty much all the big dinosaurs and of course all the small ones will be able to fit, except for the flying ones because they, like, the wingspan is way too big. They wouldn't fit inside. So in the past, so the last and very final thing here that we'll look at, in case you didn't know, but this is a pretty big thing when it comes to just the toys of Jurassic World that they've done in the past with LEGO as well. I believe they advertised this, of combining and connecting the different parts of the dinosaurs, making your own hybrids. So just going to show you, of course, if you didn't know, you could remove arms and heads and stuff. So let's just try at least one combination, one wacky one. So here you go. Here's the stuff made of nightmares. Yeah, this is, name it down below. Let me know what you want to call this thing. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my combining all of the different Jurassic World Dominion sets. I know that I promised this video a long time ago. I'm glad it's finally here. And I think that it helps having seen the movie. And it just gives, I guess, a bit of a more appreciation to these sets, returning to them and picking them up and trying to combine them the way that LEGO says in their descriptions. I really appreciate that. And I'm going to go a lot more in depth about like why I love these sets in the review of the movie that will be out tomorrow. And as well, we're going to do that compilation video of all of the reviews. But if you can't wait, you can check out the playlist linked here at the end. But I would love to hear your thoughts. What is your favorite combination between all of these different sets? I think that it's just so great. Having seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about specifically. But yeah, really awesome. Incredible that they did this. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of this? Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.